So how do we encourage smart growth in the city of Livonia? Livonia is a community that is basically what we consider built out. We're no longer in a situation where we're going to be putting in large subdivisions or creating new industrial complexes, although there is some room for that left, but not much. But primarily it's about improving the stock that we already have in our city. And that's important to keep a vibrant city. There's a few things that we need to work on. One of them that I can speak from experience as a residential remodeling contractor is the problem that people have with remodeling their houses and getting inspections. There is a great fear in the city where people feel like by incorporating the city into their remodeling project, they're going to have their taxes raised. And this is something that I feel very strongly about. I feel is very unfair. I personally feel that when a person buys a home, the value of that home is set by the purchase price. And then it changes by the growth rate in the city and inflation and other factors like that. I do not believe that when a person invests money on the inside of their home to update it or to just improve it, make it what they want, they should not be penalized by having their taxes raised because of a project like that. For one thing, I think it's important that the city takes a stance that those tax increases are not going to happen, and they need to publicize that, because what they're doing right now is causing people to shy away from getting their projects inspected. There is a lot of projects that go on in the city that never get inspected. They never get looked at by a qualified inspector because the owners don't want the repercussions. So I think that's something that we really need to take a good look at. We need our housing stock to improve so that when that house comes back up on the market, it comes up on a significantly higher sale price, thus a higher taxable value, so that the city does collect tax revenues. But it should not be at the expense of the person that's living there. Now, granted, when someone adds on to their house and they increase the square footage, or they put a second floor on or whatever where they're increasing the square footage, then by all means it needs to be reflected in the taxable value, because that's a significant change to the value of the house. But for simple things like a bathroom remodel or a new kitchen or finishing a basement or something like that, I believe it's unreasonable, the stance that the city has taken.